Hello everyone, it's Terry from GoTreasureHunting.com. I hope everybody out there is doing great. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about a couple of businesses that I ran back in Arizona back in the early 2000s. Arizona Gold Adventures and Arizona Meteorite Adventures were a couple of businesses that I ran from the early 2000s right up to about 2015 or so. And I get a lot of questions about it because I have so many videos up on my channel here. Basically, we were a gold prospecting school. We were based in Congress, Arizona, and that's about 10 miles from Stanton, Arizona, or Rich Hill. And this is where we took the bulk of our clients would be to the Weaver Mountains out in the Rich Hill area, also into the Bradshaw Mountains, to several areas there where there were private claims and we could helicopter people in. So it was a great business. We had partnerships with the Frog Rock Cafe, with the Arrowhead Bar, and of course with Cindy over at the Sierra Vista Motel. So our clients were well taken care of. They could go home at night, take a shower, get a good hot meal. But basically we took them out in the desert and we taught them all aspects of placer gold mining, or in other words, electronic gold prospecting with metal detectors. We taught them how to use dry washers, mini sluices, all different panning, all different types of gold prospecting. We got so well known that the History Channel actually asked us to help them out with a segment on What's the Earth Worth, the gold segment, which they came out and filmed with us for a full day. And I invited the top gold prospectors in Arizona to come along, and Chris Golson, Brett Chilcott, Calvin Bunker, Mike Furness, who am I forgetting? Robert Martinson. We had a bunch of nice people out there who really knew the business. I was able to go up to Mine Lab Technology Training Center in Prescott and attend classes there. We had a great partnership with Tesoro Metal Detectors. Rusty Henry, a good friend of mine, taught all my prospectors how to use the Tesoro Lobo Super Track, because that's what the majority of people used that came to our school. Although we did use the Mine Lab 5000, the GPX 5000, we trained on those as well. So, we had a lot of different machines out in the field, a lot of different people. The problem for me was getting enough trained prospectors who were actually good with people. It's very difficult to do sometimes. All right. Anyway, let me go on and talk a little more about our daily operations. We saw literally thousands of clients over the years, and they came from all walks of life. Truck drivers, actors, writers, physicists, pilots, you name it. People of all backgrounds seem to have a want to put this on their bucket list, to go out and prospect for gold. It just attracts so many different people from across the spectrum of life. So we really had a great opportunity to meet different people from different countries, different professions, and it was a lot of fun. The main thing that we offered was a full day of supervised prospecting on claims that were good. Now, not everybody found gold, but I would say 80 to 82% of the clients that came out did find gold. And those that didn't find gold, we tried to send them home with a little bit in a vial, just for their memories. But, of course, we had people that found big gold, too. We had people that found nuggets worth thousands of dollars, literally thousands of dollars. We had one lady that came from Japan with her husband, who was an executive, and I guess he was working here in the United States. And they came out, and we did a little, pre-prospecting class with them to get them used to the machines and what we were going to be doing and how to put on the snake gaiters and different things. Well, don't you know, she turned on the machine, put on her headphones, and she started detecting, and she didn't get more than 30 yards before she hit a nugget, and it's called a figural nugget because it looks like something. This nugget looked like a poodle. This nugget looked like a little poodle dog. It was probably about 3/4 of an ounce, so it was pretty large to begin with. Well, this lady was offered almost $20,000 for that nugget, and she refused it because it looked like her dog. How wild is that? So there's a lot of great stories that come with us, going up to the Bradshaw Mountains and touring up there for different areas with private claims, patented claims that we could get in and land the helicopter there on private property. That's very important. You can't just land anywhere. Like BLM land, you need a permit to actually land a helicopter on it. And one time it took us like 8 months to get a permit. So we said, no, we can't be doing this. We were able to, in the Bradshaws, go into the Beautiful Dog Mine, which was closed down in the late 1930s. And this gold mine is just amazing. It just goes on and on and on with so many adits. And they took something like, in today's dollars, $400 million out of this mine. So that was a lot of fun to go up there, check that out. We did take clients up there to tour the mine and do different things up near Humbug, which is a well-known area of the Bradshaws. But our main focus was catering to individuals, families, couples. Sometimes they'd come out for a week. Sometimes they'd come out for a day. The longest expedition we ever did into the Bradshaws was 10 days. And that was quite an experiment. That was 5 helicopter trips in and 6 helicopter trips out. So it was a very expensive and very detailed prospecting trip. But the people that did it and hired us to help them were very, very happy when they left. They were from Hungary, if I remember correctly. We had some real celebrities come. I'm not going to start dropping names because I don't think it's fair to them, but we were certainly thrilled. We would get, what you're looking at now is up in the Weaver Mountains. It's way up in the Weaver Mountains. And we were up there looking for gold, but we were also up there certifying a man's claim that he had bought. He lived in New York, wanted us to go out and test the claim, put up the stakes and boundaries and so forth. So that was a lot of fun to do up there. But the main thing was, I think the biggest thrill for me was the kids, when the kids would come out and the parents. And the parents were having just as much fun as the kids. And that was the great thing about this business. It was getting people out in the outdoors, helping them to discover something new, and watching their faces light up when there was actually gold in the pan. And there's just nothing that can replace that. For a lot of these folks, I know we had a couple of people come out that had life-threatening diseases, and this was like on their bucket list for their life, and we gave them some joy before they were able to pass away. So, it's a very rewarding business, but it's also a very tough business because the desert is extremely hard on materials. It's hard on equipment, dust, heat, cold. Plastics do not last in the desert. You're constantly replacing things. Personnel, it's so hard to find good personnel who are good prospectors and good with people. A lot of prospectors just don't want to be around people. They're alpha personalities and they're not good instructors. They know what they're doing, but they don't have the ability to translate that to other people. So again, just finding good people was always a problem. So that's basically why I had to end the business. So again, just finding people you can depend on. It's always tough. Anyway, so that's the deal on Arizona Gold Adventures and Arizona Meteorite Adventures. It was a lot of fun. We put through a lot of people, and we had a great time. But we had to, my thing was, I started the business on a wing and a prayer. I never had enough money to really open this business up the way I wanted to. There's an opportunity now in Arizona, out near where I was, but I'd need almost $30 million to complete the vision for it. So for right now, I'll just concentrate on retirement and YouTube and metal detecting and have a good time. So listen, folks, thanks for listening. I hope I answered some of your questions. Please take the time to go down, hit that like button, smash the bell. That way you'll know when I put up more videos. And also you'll know when we start to give away these great prizes that we're going to be giving away over the next few months. We're going to have pop-up giveaways, diggers, hats, different things. So watch for those videos. And if you don't smash that bell, there's no way for you to know I just put it up. And somebody may beat you to the punch. This is Terry for GoTreasureHunting.com. Thanks for listening, and God bless.